You think you're tied up? Why don't you wait a minute? Try to cope with me, but I done made you hit the limit. Babe, I know it's bright out, but we've been busy sinning. Cause when you're beautiful and hold me close, you can tell me that I gotta see to believe it. Everybody wanna be a freak to the knees, but pull the rug underneath feet to the weekend. Touching teeth, baby, I deceive. I run around thinking I'm the shit, but I'm a thief.
Talk, sunny, baby, talk like I wanted to. Down, coming in, I don't want me cabbage and turns with the shit on my back. When my brain isn't hurt, I can fucking relax. Oh God.
Melatonin don't work, had a fiend until my soul hurt. I could run across the whole earth. I've been bleeding till my nose bursts. I feel a little lower, so I feel a little more. Oh, I feel a little more. Breakdowns, maybe someone I'm not. Break a hole through the wall, looking through what I signed for. Playtime, maybe something I hate, and I'm always in the corner yelling. You can tell me that I gotta see to believe it. Everybody wanna be a freak to the knees, man. Pull the rug underneath the feet to the weekend. Touching teeth, baby, I deceive. I run around thinking I'm the shit, but I'm the seed to believe it. Everybody wanna be a freak to the knees, man. Pull the rug underneath the feet to the weekend. Touching teeth, baby, I deceive. I run around talking shit, but baby, I'm a freak. You and me, I think that we could make a perfect team. We go together like peaches and cream. Now baby, sing it to me, our symphony. So come on, tell me what you want, I wanna be there. You know just talking about it makes me think about you more. Yeah, but I waste my time and I fake my smile. I just think it's sick, give me time and tell me what you've been here for. Wait, I don't wanna say it. Tell me, baby, I've been patient, pacing. We walk around and taking a bath. So can you just do the math? We kinda run the city, take a look at the map. And I know that you wanna change when we're up. Cause we're way too in, and the stakes too high to be nothing. In the place we're in the time, it makes it way too hard, makes it way too much. You and me, I think that we could make a perfect team. We go together like peaches and cream. Now baby, sing it to me, our symphony. So come on, tell me what you want, I wanna be there. You know just talking about it makes me think about you more. Yeah, but I waste my time and I fake my smile for you. So come on, tell me what you want. So come on, tell me. Drop your links to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, it's super fun. I hope to see you there. Please come and check. We're super chill. And Melmige, she's so awesome. Awesome. If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down.
What? What? How is everybody doing on this fine Monday evening? They thought they could get us down. They thought they could hold us back. They thought that they wouldn't see us again, but here we are proving the haters wrong. I missed you all last week. It was Monday. It was Monday evening. I was enjoying the beautiful crashing waves of West Coast Florida, or East Coast Florida. My fault. And I thought something's missing. And you know what was missing? It was you guys. I was like, you know what? I don't need to be at the beach on vacation. I need to be back home with my dogs. So it's good to be back. crazy how 1 week feels. I really was like, damn, I feel like I'm going to come back and everyone's going to be over it. I miss 1 week and everyone's like, okay, we'll move on. Anyways, who's down to listen to some music tonight? Who wants to listen to some music? As always, fuck the beach. All we need is melmige Monday. Yeah, that's the theme of my video I submitted. Well, specific. We backed Mel and the Mige on a Monday. Yeah. So, anyways, sorry, I was setting everything up and trying to, I was trying to get everything ready, for you guys. No glasses today, Mel. I'm not gonna lie, I just was lazy. They're in the other room, and I just don't feel like putting them on. So we're gonna start off the night with Mistberg with a Half True remix of "Stay Here." Mr. Mige, did your cat ears grow a little since I last saw you? It's a possibility. It's possible. I look a little rough right now. I look a little busted. I've been asleep for the past 3 hours because I accidentally fell asleep. So, we're here. Let's do it. As always, top left of your screen, skip the lines that are available. They're not, expected, but hey, you can do it, and you get to skip everybody else, which is kind of nice. So if you feel like throwing some of your hard-earned money in my direction, I will happily take it in exchange for a bit bump forward. Anyways, let's do it. Hey, I'm so happy to see all of your faces here.
Stay here, 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 stay here.
PJ, how you doing? So true. I agree. Couldn't have said it better myself, honestly. I don't think I've ever watched from work. Stream always starts right after I get off. I thought you were at work like 2 weeks ago last stream. I thought you were watching from work. That might have been somebody else, though. So. Haha, get scammed out of a penny, loser. You know what? I'll let it slide this one time. I'll let it slide this one time. But you're on thin ice, buddy. So be You better watch it. Sorry I'm late. Hey, no late. No such thing as late. You just show up when you can. I appreciate you being here. Gamer, what's up? Greetings, gamers. This is so nice. This is so pretty. I just got the stems and worked with them. This is such a pleasant track to listen to. I don't know. I think all throughout it's got such a nice kind of like soft bounce to it. She's my favorite scam rapper. And I love the vocals here. I mean, are those half truth vocals or you know, whoever it is. I love it. I like the sort of repetition of it. It kind of becomes this sort of like lull, you know, kind of in repetition. And I love a lot of the sound design here, especially around, like, I think it was this part that I really like. I don't know, you kind of have these clickety-clackety percussion hits, you have these super kind of airy synths, it kind of feels also sort of watery, all at the same time with maybe some of the more, you know, upfront melodies that you've got going on. This is just a really nice listen, and I feel like I could probably listen to this for any period of time. I feel like this could be 20 minutes long, and I would just kind of be vibing the entire time. I know I said I wasn't going to type too much tonight, but Miss Merc, this was fucking wonderful. It was wonderful. It was such a nice, soft, groovy little like house track. And I think this is kind of everything that you do best. But honestly, with maybe a bit more of an emphasis on just kind of maintaining that kind of groove all throughout. I listened to a binge playing multiverses, which means you get the stamp of approval. Wow, the highest of honors. I would listen to your song while playing multiverses. What a... Misty's a great track. I love it. And I'm really happy with how the drums turn out on this one. The drums are probably the highlight for me. I think they just sound fantastic. We got Shizukesa. Protocol, let's hit it.
Vampire, several skies see me out past our light here. But girl, I'm right here, still for your devour. Used to hit the tone, bit me with it's alright. Just a motherfucking goddamn lie. Just me no sweatshirt, bucket minute made lemonade pictures. Auto pop and I show you my picture. Wrist her type eyes higher than a bitch. Dark eye ring Saturn shit, heavy emptiness impacting my ribs. Still been envy, but I'm practically him. They chasing what I actually do.
Not gonna lie, I wanted so badly to record multiple parts, but I'm still out of town. Hey, that's okay. I can't tell which ones you would have re-recorded if that is any sort of consolation whatsoever. The whole song? Wow. Some harsh criticisms from the audience tonight. Wow. Some very harsh criticisms from the audience. PJ, please do tell us more. Really go in. If you're gonna start that, it's gonna become chaos. We're gonna set the precedent and things are just gonna go crazy tonight. This is great. It's nice to hear a song from you. It's been so long. I've been begging to hear something from you. And it's nice that I was able to. This is personally for me. Anyways, I like this a lot. I think that something that stands out completely to me is your mix on this. It's pretty stripped back. It's pretty raw, especially when you kind of have this sort of digital buzzy synth slides in the production. The sort of, you know, underproduction in the mix stands out a lot, and I think it's a really nice touch. I like that your vocals sound a bit raw here because I think that they come off really nicely in contrast to the production, and I think that you really get some nice natural dynamics of your voice, especially in these really nice flows that you've got going on here, and especially when you have vocals layering over in the hook. It has kind of like this nice thick rattle to it. Your flows are fantastic. I really think this is a catchy hook, and honestly the writing on this is very nice as well. Layers, vocaling, W. Yeah, you know what can I say? I'm a man of few words, but when I do speak, man, it's something to be paying attention to. It's something to be listening to. They hold their breath while I speak the gospel. This is fantastic. I love it. It's nice to hear from you again. All right. Music video time. Rainbow Road. Hazzy Bug. Let's do it. Hey, but next time though, next time you put in that $4.99. You don't pay a full $5 for a skip. You put in that $4.99. I'm not gonna be as forgiving. I'm not gonna be as kind. I'm gonna say, hey, listen, you're trying to game the system, and we don't allow that around here. You're gonna have to follow the rules just like everybody else. Anyways.
You ought to know I give you everything. Yet do you want my skin or old wedding ring? I'm bursting at the edges of my seams. I mean, do I even have my own bag? Why do I keep resetting and flying right off the truck? Do I even have my own bag? Rainbow road hard mode. Yeah, chose it. Yeah, I know it though. I know that life is like an ocean, ebbs and flows, but I can't help to feel like too cute. In a trench coat, I can't help to think, oh God, now I focus in on the You know that I mean the words I sing. You know that the table's the first thing I bring. When you were all on your own, looking for a place to go home, feel like you only got foes, rooting for playing your role. I mean, it feels like I don't even got my back roller coaster ride. I didn't even put my bar down. Rainbow road hard mode. Yeah, I chose it. Yeah, I know it though. I know life is like an ocean, ebbs and flows, but I can't help to feel like too cute. In a trench coat, I can't help to think, oh God, now I focus in on the
King's got me. King's making sure I don't get scammed by Shizu Scam Kesa over here. Hey,
You know that I give you everything.
Fuck it, dude.
next time I will donate $4.98 to counter this. Well, hey, that's up to you. But just know that if you do, things that you may or may not like are going to happen to you by me personally. So just keep that in mind going forward. It's an important. Anyways, this is great. I love this. First of all, it's always nice to have a music video. I think music videos are a lot of fun. Something nice to look at, and this is well shot. So shout out. I'm sure it was Patterns. Yeah, shout out Patterns. Patterns always does a great job. I'm going to donate 2 cents. Hey, anything else? I think that if that was, so I have 25 cents in my Venmo right now that is just is stuck there because the withdrawal fee is 25 cents. So I'd be withdrawing 0 cents. I tried to do it and it wouldn't let me. But I love this. I think it's great. I really like the way this is mixed. These super kind of like fun, playful piano trills and playing that kind of goes on in the beat is really nice. And everything kind of has this weird kind of like super like light feeling to it. Like everything kind of feels like it's being run through this sort of filter that gives the song this nice kind of crisp air to it, and I think it sounds really great. And it results in, one, your vocals feeling very upfront, which have a really great mix. I like how kind of light and airy they are, and the production on it just feeling super, I don't know, kind of dancey, kind of poppy, but also at the same time withdrawn in that regard. I don't know. I think it sounds fantastic. I think you've got a really nice hook. I think it's an overall cute song, and I like a lot of the lyrics as well. The two kids in a trench coat line particularly is a lot of fun. This is probably my favorite thing that I've heard from you in a while, Ozzy. I think it's really well made. I like the video. Everything is just really nice. Bro wants $5. Yeah. You can donate -$5, and I'll send you money. I'll be like, oh, thanks for the dono, and then I'll send you. Thank you, Insomniac. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, I'll be like, hey, thanks for the donation, and I'll send you $5. I'll say thanks for the 5. I find it hilarious that I stopped commenting about music in Melmige Monday and just talk about Mel twerking and random stuff, etc. Well, the thing is honestly, any communication, because here's the thing. You don't got to talk about it with what I'm talking about. Obviously, we're here to listen. Like, for example, right now, we're here to listen to I Don't Know Interlude by King. But the thing is we've got a chat full of a decent number of people. You guys can talk about whatever you want, because honestly, we get these running jokes, we get these inside jokes, and now the Mel community feels a little bit more insular, a little more esoteric, if you will, and as a result, feels like there's some sort of credibility to kind of being in on the joke. Somebody comes in, they're like, oh, what's all this talk about tinfoil? And you get to laugh and say, ha ha ha, you fucking idiot. I know what it's about. I'm a part of the community, and you're not. You know how you welcome people in your community. Anyways, sometimes you just join and mute the stream and imagine he's confessing his love to me. I don't actually have anything for that, but I'll be back to that. I don't know. I still don't get the tinfoil thing. I don't either. This looks like a Baki character. This is a Baki character.
Don't know what the hell's gone wrong with you. So lost, I just don't know what's wrong. Baby, are you okay?
The cover art looks like that.
Baby, do you want me?
Come on now. I'm much bigger than that.
I know I'm alone now. I can't tell you nothing. I can't say it's over. I find seduced to you. Be with me. Please don't leave. Maybe I dream of
More like his cat.
us. Sometimes I swear things is going
What do you have to say about this?
I just don't know.
He's shy. Hey, Evergreen, how you doing? He kind of looks like Mel if Mel was less shredded and gorgeous. Good answer.
Baby, I love you so much. I just don't know what to say to you no more. Baby, just breathe.
I'm not gonna lie, I had pizza bread before this, knowing that it was a bad idea, and I was right. It was a bad idea. I feel bad. I feel ill. But that's beside the point. King, this sounds great. I really like these kind of like sort of delayed stutter guitar plucks. It's a really nice sound, and I think that your vocals on this, you're kind of dry, and in terms of the layering and the sort of the pitch, the sort of pitch shifting that I know that you enjoy doing, it's all pretty minimal. I think he kind of looks like Mel if Mel looked nothing like he does. Yeah, that's a good one. That's about right. And I think it sounds great. I think vocally you sound really nice on this. You've got some really good notes. You sound super emotionally driven. And I think that it plays out really nicely. It kind of just has a slow move to it that I can see it being an interlude on a project. I think it sounds great. And also, I didn't know that you dropped an EP, but hey, now I've got a taste of it in the interlude, and maybe you want to go. Maybe someone out there wants to go check out the rest of it. But it's killer, and nice cover art of somebody who is significantly less muscular than I am. So, thanks for the $5. Thanks for the $5.01. Actually, looking out for me. Anyways, up next we got Brave and Bold by Insomniac. As far as I'm aware, this is inspired by Batman, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's. Yeah, it's about Batman. Cool. Let's do it. These melmige fan arts are getting out of hand. Dude, the only fan art, and this isn't even fan art, it's just kind of a joke. The only drawing I have of me that somebody did, I think, is Winter's cat meowmige, if you will. But I think that's the only. Somebody do fan art of me. I need to be validated in the idea that I am a content creator that deserves respect in a community and fans. Did someone edit your actual icon with cat ears too? Yes. Just because you said I'm gonna make a fan art of you, please. All my male fan art is on adult websites. That's fine. Literally anything. Once I get a fan art of me, I'll know that I've made it. I'll be like, wow, somebody took their time to draw an idealized version of me that is significantly better in every way than the real thing. I'll know that I've made it. Anyways, Insomniac, Brave and Bold. Hey, I farted.
And they wonder what would make a man step away.
I was desperate. I just need to begin to, explain it.
Kinda die, said the man with the rat face. I'm already halfway to the bat cave. Gotham City look pretty in the sunshine. Less pretty when you let the mayor's son die. Double time trouble with the grapple hook
Oh, I got that
line.
reference.
Kid is sinking, there's no time. Grab a batarang, hand a couple blades right. It's gonna be a late night. Mr. Freeze on police scan chatter. Heard he teamed up with Mad Hatter. Big deal gone bad in the docks, right? Tied rocks to his socks tight. Hit the nitro, knife through the night. Adrenaline, I'm high like a kite. Hope Robin stays home tonight. It wouldn't be a fair fight. Must be the place with the 10-6 address. It's got back dock access. Goons off the rooftop spot 'em. They don't know what got 'em. They ain't ready for the combat. What's that? It's a bomb trap. Look down, they wrapped up my feet. Can I escape? Gotta wait till next week.
Gotham City of Gold, get saved by the brave and bold. Punch that joker, dueling sword, meet me down at the comic store. Gotham City of Gold, get saved by the brave and bold. Punch that joker, dueling sword, meet me down at the comic store.
It's all mine, said the kid with a bad breath. It's the last one they had left. 2 trains and a bus I saved. For the latest of the bold and the brave. Trick joy buzzer type pain. So mad I could fight Bane. Shaking alone in the rain. Car pulls up and I freeze frame. Old Miss Jones, mostly alone. Guy by her side has a phone. Tailor-made fit from another land. Something shiny in his other hand.
I don't know.
Miss Jones and I lock eyes. Now we can't buy time. Can't wait till a hammer bang. I throw my phone like a batarang. Must have been the extra pixels. Cause it flew like a missile. Knocked them out, yeah, saved the day. Then I heard Miss Jones say, thank my lucky stars for your good aim. You're a good boy, well behaved. Since it's my day that you saved, I'll give you this comic about the bold and the brave. And it was the newest one too.
Punch that joker, dueling sword, meet me down at the comic store. Gotham City of Gold, get saved by the brave and bold. Punch that joker, dueling sword, meet me down at the comic store.
All right. You know what? I gotta love and respect a concept track, concept album. I think they're always a lot of fun. And I also like Batman, so maybe this is a good combination for me to hear tonight. This is pretty cool. First of all, I love the sound design. I love a lot of the things that you've done here in the production. First of all, those horns are just like scream Adam West Batman, 100%. I love them. They kind of have that nice kind of like noir feel to them. So you've definitely got the tone right. And also in terms of the sound design, you've got a lot of sort of one-off sounds that I think are a lot of fun. With like I don't know, there's just like sound effects all throughout that, they just land really nicely. They've got a nice impact on beat. And I think they really just make the environment of the track that much more enjoyable. And I appreciate your dedication in the writing too. There's a lot of lines that stuck out to me and it's like, oh, hey, as somebody who grew up with Batman, I recognize that. I like the super saturated mix. I think that your writing showcases how not only dedicated you are to the concept, but also how passionate you are about the subject at hand, which I think is always an important thing to have. This is pretty killer, man. This is cool to hear from you. Who do you think Batman's secret identity is? Hey. Let's not get into speculative territory here. That's not for us to know. He's here to protect us. We're not supposed to question. It's me. Okay, it's Spiel, actually. My fault. Anyways, we got Onwuka. Haiku Jujitsu Flow. Let's hit it. I'm Batman. I'm Radio Rebel. It's like that scene from Radio Rebel when everyone says, I'm Radio Rebel. Remember that movie? Remember Radio Rebel? Batman only reveals himself to baddies. Jesus. Anyways, let's do it. What are you doing, man? Are you leaving? Are you coming or going? All right, he's gone. This from six years ago. It's some old Onwuka. And I'm actually melmige. That is something to think about.
Pollute the dragon with toxic waste, more fire than how my chronic taste. I'm trying to cop more rings than Sonic Chase. She says I'm so hot, guess I've got a demonic face. You kinda sick, but I'm like a constant blade. I'm cornrows, dog, you boxer braids. Stealing style that's already been made. Always surfing belows and I'm about to wreck. Like I just hit a monster wave. I'm creeping and all black like I'm Zorro. So of course I got the cops afraid. I was meant to be fro since I was born though. While your bummer cats got a cop to fade. Walk the same, y'all talk is lame. While a player like me uses a obnoxious slang. And combines it with divine thoughts. Absorb it till your mind pops metamorphosis. Can you converse with my kinds a lot with a verse that rhymes shot straight to your brain like you just took a line and watch my lines lock up, but now you don't know what time or place you in. Goddamn, better head of John-Claude Van Damme, need to holla at a time cop.
Huh. Nice to hear. Oh, I sent a link in your post, by the way. I got you, Sin. Dude, this nice to hear some old Wuko. This is fun, man. I think that, one, honestly, it's nice to know how I guess kind of see how your style has sort of evolved over the years, I suppose. Also, this is kind of wacky, man. You have this kind of like super filtered kind of like radio-y mix on your vocals, and then you have this kind of like these like weird little key hits as the main melody. This is kind of a weird sounding song when you get down in terms of the production and the mixing. But it's kind of cool. I like it a lot. So it's nice to hear something old from you and cool. It's nice to hear something that's a little bit out there in terms of the sort of general aesthetic and sound and whatever, Learning to record this on my partner's crib back in the day. Hell yeah. Anyways, who is up next? I know who's up next. It's Half-Hearted. Anyways, let me go. A Boy 50 beat. I'm pretty familiar with Boy 50 beats. You don't gotta even the things that I could tell you about the things that I wrote on Boy 50 beats back in the day. Man, oh man, it takes me back.
I guess all the time I feel like I'm kind of trapped because I can't describe how I'm feeling. So to ask somebody else how they're feeling, it just seems...
Boy 50 gets down.
I don't know what to say.
Boy 50's been around for a while, too.
guess we made a mess, right? 2 hours, I'll be boarding on the next flight. Let me go. I'm not home. Rain showers, taint the letters I would handwrite. So 2 hours, I'll be boarding on the next flight. What's right, what's wrong? I know it's hard. I know they try to beat you till you break apart. Watching the devil walking, I do no talking. My pockets been full since August, so thanks for that, bitch. Watching the devil walking, I do no talking. My pockets been full since August, so
What flow is that?
watching the devil walking, I do no talking. My pockets been full since August, so thanks for that, bitch.
White Iverson. Okay, thank you. That was gonna bother the hell out of me. Thank you. Taken back in. I heard that flow and got taken back in time.
Watch me turn my eyes out, all my bridges fall down. Oh my god, I guess I've been smoking every night now. But you never cared, doesn't matter. You were always scared of moving backwards. Girl, that's all I ever did for you. Girl, that's all I ever did for you. Let me go. I'm not home. Picking flowers and I guess we made a mess, right? 2 hours, I'll be boarding on the next flight. Let me go. I'm not home. Rain showers, taint the letters I would handwrite. So 2 hours, I'll be boarding on the next flight.
Nice. This is pretty killer. Nice little alternative emo rap track that I think is really great. I like the interpolation of the Post Malone track a lot. I think it fits the context of this and the sound of this song really nicely. And I think it sounds nice. So, nice little Easter egg you've got going in there. I like the mix on this. It's kind of glossy, but also kind of has a nice bit of saturation in it to kind of keep it in line with that guitar from Boy 50. It sounds great. I think you've got a nice catchy track. I think the writing on it is good, and I think that you end up creating a pretty emotionally like impassioned track with some really, really smooth mixing and flows. I think you sound nice on this. This is killer. I like this a lot. This is very, very easy to listen to. This sounds nice. Anyways. Okay. We got Spiel in My Thoughts. Let's hit it.
You were in my thoughts. 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 You were in my thoughts.
If you're not a villain, I'll come every time I think of you. I shudder a bit. You were in my thoughts, and that's not where you're supposed to be now. Look what you done.
You have a good night on Luca. Thanks so much for stopping by. Nice. This is really killer. I think there's a lot of really great highlights on this. Primarily, there's a lot of really cool kind of key moments in the production that I think help propel the song forward. The first half of the track, which, you know, obviously this track is kind of stylistically split into two kind of distinct halves, with the first half kind of being a bit of a harsh, brash kind of electronic amalgamation of sounds and melodies, and then the second half kind of being a little bit more grounded, a little bit more stripped back, maybe more of an emphasis on organic sounding instrumentation, especially with that kind of groove that kicks in right around here. And I think I think everything's really nice. So the first half of the track, I think you sound great on. I love how kind of harsh and foggy the song is. It kind of sounds like how TV Static looks, not how TV Static already sounds. It sounds like how TV Static looks. You know what I mean? And I think you pull it off really nicely with your vocals as well. And I think your vocals kind of have a lot more room to breathe on the second half of the track. And so it's nice to kind of hear them recontextualized in that regard, where you kind of get a bit of an airier sound. You kind of feel like you can breathe a bit more. This first half of the track feels incredibly oppressive. And then the second half of the song feels like you can finally breathe again after about 2 minutes. So this is very killer. I think vocally you sound pretty fantastic. And I think in terms of production, you're pretty in your bag here, tapped in, locked in, whatever you kids want to say these days. It's pretty fucking impeccable here. Pretty killer. Thank you for sharing. We got Lucas Waste up next. In New York, but still thinking about you. How cute. Let's hit it. Back, my PC was acting up. We'll tell it to stop. I told it to start acting down and it worked. Likely thing to happen, honestly.
She might be back, that's only no impact. Only ever worry about the money I make every shot. I don't care what they say, don't need feedback. Notice I'm always trying new shit to make this last. Oh, when this fight started, I'm addicted to the feeling, that's why I can't drop it. She go where I go, not too close, you fall behind. This how I do, you're the only man in time.
I would agree. This is a cool song. It's nice. I really like the. I don't know. It's definitely got dance. It's definitely got a dance influence. Honestly, it maybe even a little more subtly and a little more subtext, maybe a little bit of a dark wave influence too. But whatever. The point is that I like that you've kind of got this nice a heavy kick and dance groove, but also at the same time, for the most part, things are pretty stripped back and withdrawn in terms of energy. You know, the track never really becomes elevated from that initial sort of like precedent of energy, and I like that a lot. Actually, I think it maintains a nice consistency with that decision, and also I think that you kind of end up getting a much more palatable and consistent atmosphere on the track. You know, you kind of just have this nice soft dance groove. You have these heavy kicks to sort of ground the track, and then other than that, Lucas just kind of gets to do whatever he very well pleases in terms of vocals, in terms of kind of building up the complexity of the mix and the layers, or bringing things back to sort of reflect the emotional energy of whatever's being said, saying, whatever. It's nice. I think you've got a nice catchy hook on this, and I think overall it's just a kind of nice, moody, melancholy track that I think really does well in the sort of sound that you've got going on for it. I'm late. Oof. You know how earlier Carter was like, I'm late, and I said, hey, there's no such thing as being late. I appreciate you showing up at all. Well, Moopy's late. Moopy is late. And there's going to be consequences. There's going to be bad things that happen to you. We're going to do bad things to you. Anyways, you missed the entire stream. Yeah, you missed the entire stream. We're actually wrapping up last song of the night right here. And I was an advocate for the Carter lateness activist. That is true. You were there from the beginning. You said, hey, Bandcamp goat. I got like 3 more Bandcamp links. Maybe we'll do a bit of a Bandcamp run of things for the next like 3 songs. Anyways, we got stream part 2. Let's hit it. Survival in negativity. Come on. You guys are out of control. You guys gotta calm the fuck down.
1 2 1 2 mic check. Yo, so it goes. Introducing the man that no one knows, strolling on the lonely blocks of the city where no one goes. Overdose on the music till he comatose. Use it as a Holy Ghost muse to get him over those nuisances. Like
for Mel Mommy or Mommy Mige. Mel Mommy, I feel like rolls off the tongue a bit better.
To profession and pen a musical to suit the soul. Continue movement in pursuit of life experience. Curious as to what's new to know. Through the lights, cameras, and action, glamour, glitter, and gold. Use the right plan of attack at hand to get to the goal. Whatever that may be. Who said a single destination is the dream that kept us waking till we reach a resting place in this life. No rest
I don't
for
think
the
that I could
wicked,
pronounce
no
that,
faith for the
if I
life.
even
Take
tried.
a break when you die, but it just ain't my time, so I'ma take my time to make it so I ain't got nothing to complain about. Stay in demand, whether it is a rain or drought. Waste my time and only got so many days to count. Blaze a route to make my way to a stage and face the crowd. Play it loud till the places break it down. And they say aloud the lyrics you wrote, where my focus is found. To hold it down, soldier style flow is now potent, ocean bound, soaking up the moment from a floating cloud. Only lower down.
Those spaces really help me out. I feel like I can visualize it a lot better.
30 stolen miles of running, gunning for a couple hundred more to hold in case my time is over now. Rather than die as the underground talent no one found, the undiscovered king, abandoned by his chosen crown. Heavy is the head holding it, showing its burden like properties, dropping these jewels from it over this, blowing vibrations over vocal highways to get you open, whether no rhyme pays or it don't. Is it a crime to visualize, deliver this limelight mission for listeners who get it and give it the time? Improvise, written rhymes, sentences, cynical sentiments, so the ingenuous kind, genuine rhymes, spit a pen and sublime till they cinnamon fine fitting, given how I'm killing it, get a feel, chillin', recline. Yeah, if I can make you put your fists in the air and forget your problems in that time between the kick and the snare, that'd be all the motivation I need. Whether minutes or seconds, deliver the message in any given preface, just a lesson in vocational D's. Chasing the dreams, more test of endurance and less is testing your speed. Still not fulfilled, but still got these bills, so it's needs over once till I can chill.
When you think about it, there's probably people in the movies that put the butter for either butter for popcorn or hot dogs. What are you talking about, man? What does that mean? Why would you say that?
Daydreaming of making it to the motherland to see it and watch now waters.
Do you do that?
North towards freedom as my ancestors did when they were captives of foreign legions. on the run, imploring me to fly with my son. What should I stop when
That is some Zoink Scuba type shit, man. That's some comically large sandwich shit you get in one bite shit.
Instrumentals or whatever else is in the plan. I don't pretend to know, I just tend to play the hand I was dealt. Working on my poker face, can't abandon my tells, but can't hope to motivate if I don't take command of myself. Potential halo holder stranded in hell. Went the simple goal to reach the golden gates and be welcomed, but hands held open. A boy to a man who felt hopeless outside of using his pen to try to patch a magnum opus together. Sometimes I just write with no ending in sight, no goal either, just a limitless plight. To feel alive, knowing time brings me closer to the reaper. Trying to get my son to put his focus on achievements. He treats it like magic when I tell him he should go for what his dream is, because he doesn't see it, so he don't believe it. So I chose to be it. And with that weight on my shoulders, I know I owe him. Every morning, every evening, I'm breathing to show him what you can hold if you never lower your reach. Keep hands open for moments to receive, moments to teach, moments to learn, moments overall, all over the course of this moment to moment installment of the journey we involved in. If we ain't evolving, we dissolving it to the ether, keeping our resolve is a never-ending struggle. Snuggle up within the demons in the evening and feeding pieces of dreams from the cars when we cooking up ideas and starving for new meal tickets to deal in it. Keep us off the wall, also to keep us from behind it. Leave it to our environment, we die bleeding in poverty, inspire violence. But we acquire knowledge and apply science as God-given and invented with designs timeless. The mind is undenied. Come alive, let the stream flow through till the ink well runs dry.
Hell yeah, I fucking love this. Why? One, I already love Sin. Sin is you know, one of, I think, the most exciting artists that I listen to. And I think that he fucking kills it every time. This is such a dense track. I mean, this is pretty much just 4 straight minutes of bars. I don't think he stopped a single time. This was just nonstop. This was an onslaught. This was a lyrical onslaught of pretty much Sen just flexing his capability to weave stories and you know, showcase imagery in words and wordplay and some really nice rhymes as well. I don't think he breathes. It's quite a possibility. Sin, this is crazy, dude. This is one of my favorite things that I've heard from you. I think that not only is it lyrically dense, but when you read between the lines and you actually see what's being said here, there's a lot going on. I think you do a really great job with kind of painting this picture and environment of the song. And there's some really great fucking rhyme schemes in here, man. There's some really great fucking rhymes in here that I think are killer. And, you know, not to kind of pretend like I know more than you guys. I don't mean to sort of patronize you or diminish, you know, the knowledge you have. But if you didn't know, doing this for 4 minutes straight is hard. This is a hard thing to do. Just not stopping for 4 fucking minutes. That is difficult. And a lot of people can't do it. So, very impressive as well. It's just, technically, it is a technical feat that I think is very impressive. Now, that being said, I got to give a little bit of a personal shout out to my guy, because it's going to go to the Zoltar song. I knew it. I got to give a personal shout out to the guy because he did a verse for my album that I dropped, and it was fucking amazing. This man is so talented. So I had to give a little bit of shout out. Anyways, up next. Let's hit another Bandcamp link. Let's see here. So I'm catching up with the comments. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything because I would hate to miss something. Imagine being that guy that says something in the chat. It's like, dude, my fucking skibbity rizkyat joke is so funny. I'm gonna drop that shit in the chat and everyone's gonna laugh. And like you can kind of see my eyes move over to my monitor where the chat is, and then I look back at my main screen as if like I made the decision not to respond to it. Dude, imagine being that guy. Imagine being that guy when I'm like. And then your chat comes through, and I'm like, I keep going. Anyway, stop yapping, dude. This is my stream. You can't tell me to stop yapping. I could yap all I want. I can yap as much as I want, and you can't do anything about it. I could stop music right now and just talk the whole night.
Yeah.
Sure, everyone would leave, but hey.
What a bunch of whippersnappers mourning over the middling skin, getting liver spots just so I can live and die again. Learn to live and die again with an obsession of thunderstorms and
My
cracks in
water's
the
out.
pavement. I'm not a fag, says the ironic statement to
You ever
the
do this?
postmodernist passenger. Petty corner from him and never almost famous. What a grace to be alive. I should be thanking a sky that instead of a doctor living paycheck to paycheck. Dead bodies in the basement. The
Hey.
basement and skeletons in my closet, faceless. Without a body, you are shapeless. Without some shotties, you are nameless. Deleted Instagram, can't even get relations. What a sinking ship. I'm thinking about transcribing it all into hieroglyphs. Cause color field is some empire shit, and if you don't fuck with me, suck my entire dick. I'll never die so long as I stay fly like 3-6. Bump it up 47, rip the capital C's. I'm waving my hands till I get a verse from Ace to Aziz, making a stank face, listening to Hachi's bars. Sun never sets in the summer, so July's a fresh start. I'm killing Pondegar. Shout out to Mars Raps, hearing Figgy in the sunroom. Can't ever top that. And although we're on bad terms, human emotions porous. I'll see you when I make it back to the end again in Florence.
Yeah.
I see you again.
Yeah.
What a lo-fi beat to kowtow to, except I'll never bow to anyone. The bittersweet milk is on the table in the rays of the sun. He can't guard me cause he's a bum. I flirt with all my friends just for fun. I listen to TV Girl, why
Me
not play
too.
into male manipulator status? Sleeping on mattress on top of mattress. You can't be a philosopher without putting your thought into praxis, cause practice don't make perfect, it's just practice. I prefer concubinatus over institutions of marriage. Throwing at a glass house with pears in my hand. It's a fair shake with a grasp of the fingers. If the same story is told, I prefer to let it linger. Cause I'm such a fool for you when it's January.
That was
thoughts
fun.
are always scary
That was
when
fun,
it's
though.
confession time, but I'll still love
I
you
see
over
it.
again
I
in
see
those
it.
December nights. Transform, break from your cocoon to let the present shine.
This goes chill
Because
hard.
your presence is a gift, but don't let me tell you shit. Don't let nobody tell you shit. You'll always be proud of me, cause I'm happier when it's
Okay.
August. I
That's
prioritize
fine.
communication, but I can never be honest. And when I am, I tend to run behind the curtain with the history of liars, knowing that death is certain. But ignorance is bliss, so place your rock in the political compass. The player of the trumpets and the famous functions. This is sum plus subtraction, the oneness of the faction. Numbness in the rumpus when Columbus raised his flag. Shit. Off
Chill
hands
hard
and
is
hands
when
are taught
chill
to
hard.
split
Yeah,
when
I got
embarrassed.
I
My
got the
history
word. I
with
got the phrase.
therapists is nothing short of arrogant. My history with you has been nothing short of lovely. Just remember that I'm only really in it for the money.
Hi, Jesse. Listen, sometimes saying this is hard. Sometimes you gotta say it because you're like, oh, this goes hard, but hold on. It's not that energetic of a track. It's not really a subwoofer shaker. Come on, think of new things to say about something. You can't just be saying this is hard about everything. You know? You can't just say that about everything. Like, I'm listening to Nomad by Claro, and I'm like, this shit hard. And it's like, I mean, sure, but maybe we should be using other words. This is erect. This shit's erect, man. Dude, this track goes erect. Honestly, man. Anyways, new Claro record hard. I mean, it is, but maybe we should be using, because we're not gonna get into this. I gotta start doing 2 streams a week. Where one stream is a music stream where we all talk about your guys' music, and then the second stream where I just rant about all of the things, all of my music opinions. I just rant about them and don't respond to a single comment. It's just 3 hours of me just screaming about all of the things that I don't share on my channel, which is quite a lot. Listening to Ween Ocean Man goes hard. True. Not the best Ween song, though. Departure, this is pretty great, man. Honestly, probably I mean, like one of the best things that you've showed me. I feel like you're really locked in here. I feel like this shit goes chill hard. But no, I feel like you're really focused here in terms of setting yourself lyrical kind of goals. I think that you sound very focused, and I think that in terms of the writing, I think you cover a lot of ground in honestly is in a super condensed way. There's a lot of really cool internal rhymes here. There's a lot of really interesting ways to phrase things. I think you've done a good job of taking kind of shared collective emotions that a lot of people experience and a lot of thoughts that people had and sort of reformatting them and warping them into this really cool sort of blend of imagery and wordplay and you know, just phonetically interesting phrases. This is pretty killer, dude. Out of the things that I've heard from you recently, I think this one definitely stands out as just something that is just very much like you in your top form. Claro goes hard. Okay, listen, the new Claro album is great. We can all recognize that it goes hard, but I don't know why. I feel like sometimes you guys just want to mess with me. Sometimes I feel like you guys just want to mess with me, and you know, you want to make me feel like I'm crazy. You know, want to make me feel like I'm in departure. It was a great song. You guys have got to listen. You know, we'll do a stream later this week where I get on stream and we all decide one topic and we just try to see how far away from that topic we can get by how far we can sidetrack ourselves by the end of the stream, right? I'll just kind of yes and everything that you guys say, and we'll kind of see where that goes. I've got a lot of melmige AI cover of Payphone by Maroon 5. The one with Wiz Khalifa, or the not Wiz Khalifa version. But I have a lot to say about music that I haven't been able to share. Hey, Brecken, how you doing? That I have not been able to share on my channel. Either one, because I haven't found a way to properly format in a video that is not only fun to make, but also fun to consume. You know, you can't just be shouting opinions into the void. You got to find a way to make them interesting to listen to. Doesn't matter how important what you have to say is. If people don't want to hear it or don't like hearing it, then, you know, they're not going to listen. That being said, maybe a stream is the best way for me to format those thoughts. Eminem sucks. That is just true. And I love Eminem. Heyo. Scoob.
Break to call and see what's good, or is it simply understood? There's a reason you don't want me around. When the lake is freezing cold and the city's underground, feel me like the snow, living up without a sound. Melt back into view, a bottle of red and a case of blue. Fall back into you. You're unfazed by the time we wasted saving things. Postcard on the floor, screwed up like before. See that time heals everything. What if time is everything? Break the call and see what's good, or is it simply understood? There's a reason you don't want me around. You're playing Jay and that's okay, but I don't buy the whole charade. Like it's a secret you don't want me around. The air is filled with smoke on the fourth day in July. Watch my heart explode to the brilliant sky. Disappearing blue, got the darker shade of you. Did like you always do. You're unfazed by the time we wasted saving things. Like a postcard on the porch, 'cause I've grown up a little more. See that time heals everything. What if time is everything? Break the call and see what's good, or is it simply understood? There's a reason you don't
Sacred K, I gotta pull it up.
You're playing Jay and that's okay, but I don't buy the whole charade. Like it's a secret you don't want me around.
You know what the thing is? You know what the interesting thing about this is? And I think that, get the fuck out of here. The thing is, as I hear this, I listen to this Knuckle Puck cover from Scoob. And it kind of makes me think that maybe Scoob, like, legitimately maybe was kind of meant to be born a little bit earlier than they were. And front a pop punk band in the late 2000s, early 2010s. Because your voice is just made for this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. That super high register that you have, that you maintain such a clear, crisp consistency at, it really resonates, and I think it sounds fantastic in this context. It's unwavering and passionate and powerful, honestly, in your delivery. And I can't help but feel like this is kind of what you were made for. I didn't realize it was a cover until like 2 minutes in. Bro can't read. But no, it sounds fantastic. I think that you would do a great job, and I think you do the song justice, and I love it. I think that your vocals on this are just fucking beyond clean and sound great. So hell yeah. Thank you for sharing. Scoob should just start a band. Possibility. I like Scoob's other music though, so we don't want to get rid of it completely. Just let's just hear something like this sort of intermittently throughout the year, and I'd be satisfied. I'm here now for the rest of the stream. I'm home. Hey, let's go. I didn't even realize it was a cover until like 20 minutes in. I'm right there with you. Makes sense, honestly. Anyways, we got an Evergarden track, which would be Shake with Hyreth. So we are going to, listen to that, self-produced with some guitar from Hyreth. And let's hit it. Let's see what we got. Oh, we're an hour and 11 minutes into the stream. We're making good time. See, here's the thing. I told my brother that I watch all the Saw movies with him because Saw is like my favorite horror movie franchise. And so we're going to do that after the stream. I'm going to end the stream late in the evening and say, all right, now it's time to start a movie. Anyways, let's do it. Rank the Saws. We're gonna have to come back to that. That's a tough one. I don't know the order in which they came out, except put Jigsaw at the last. Put Jigsaw at the end. That movie fucking sucks.
In your own ways, tell me where you stand.
Did you like Saw X? It's the only one I haven't seen. I never got around to it.
Don't understand.
This is what I look like.
That you take, left the way you found it. Now this I can't shake. Not this I doubt it. Maybe on a different day you'd
that
be
kick
nice
is
to me.
great.
Maybe in some different ways you formed apologies. Weather was a different time, but you still be with me. Body with sea friend inside. Does that mean anything? It's the way that you are. I thought you loved it. I hated myself, not to mention my critics. There's nothing left in this hollow. I shouldn't ease tarnished.
No.
No one's support. I probably could do more. Baby, watch me fumble every chance I get in love. I floating down my line. Is this what you plan for my life? It's clearly out of spot. You've done it 3 or 4 more times. In your own ways, tell me where you stand. No, it's not too fair. You don't understand. Is all that you take, left the way you found it. Now this I can't shake. Not this besides out it.
Pretty good. This is very smooth. I would agree. Such a smooth voice. I would agree. Vocals fading into the kick was beautiful. I would agree. Man, you guys should just be doing this instead of me. I'll start like a rotating Zoom call where you guys can just join and talk instead of me, honestly. The bird chirp was from a robin, by the way. Interesting skill to have. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty nice. I wish that I could identify the calls of birds, but unfortunately, I just have depression. So, let's talk about this track. This is killer. I mean, vocally, it sounds fantastic. I really... bird whisper. I think that the super kind of like strained lower register, I think sounds really great over this production. Oh, I didn't actually know. I just like birds. So you just lied. You lied. You said that's you're just a liar. I'll remember that going forward. But yeah, vocally it sounds fantastic, and I really like the production on this a lot. That kick is great. I love the drums on this. I think that they sound fantastic. I mean, this entire track is just a nice slow moving, super moody, melancholy sound. I mean, it feels so heavy. The atmosphere feels so dense and foggy. It's fantastic, and I think it's well written as well. I think that you've got a lot of really great lines in here that pair well with the tone of the ambience. This is nice. This is really good. I really enjoy this a lot. And I will be saving that for later. I still got to make the weekly songs video. 1, Saw 22, Saw 3, Saw 34, Saw 65, Saw 46, Saw 57, Saw 7 3D. Oh. I was like, oh, nice bit. Yeah, man. My favorite Saw is also Saw 65. That's a good one, man. That's a good joke you've got going on there. But I now understand that it was just a mistake. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Saw 22 is much better. Hey! Them's fighting words, you bastard. Nobody likes Saw 22. That's the worst one. My favorite saw is the one that cuts wood. Are you sure? Are you sure? Because... I mean, I guess this also cuts wood. I guess all saws cut wood. I thought you were referring to a handsaw, and I was about to be like, fuck your handsaw. Circular saws are much cooler. But I now realize that 90% of saws probably just cut wood. I actually don't know if there's a saw that cuts something other than wood. That might be the only use that a saw has, is to cut wood. I've never seen a Saw movie. Watch them. The first one is amazing, and the rest of them are also something else. Anyway, Stardust, Far From Saturn. Also, bit poetic here. You know, you say here in the description, saw that cuts concrete. Dude, now it's me. You said the duo's gone. It's just me now. Silently duo focus on stuff with the internet for a while. The band will keep its name though. Interesting thing that you know that's kind of the precursor to this track, and then also you're like, hey, this is inspired by a Black Mirror episode where two people are in a spaceship. One of them gets news from Earth and reaches them 5 years later. One is worrying about two. They two to work the ship and reach their destination for the mission. Kind of feels like art is reflecting life here. I want the gossip. I feel like there's a ton of Saw variants that all cut wood, but in different ways. Pretty much. There's a parallel here between real life and the song. Maybe it was on purpose. Your subconscious was yearning for that sort of narrative conclusion to your relationship, and so you made this song not even knowing that it was really about you the whole time. It's not about the Black Mirror episode. It's about you. Something to think about, honestly. Underrated opinion. song that plays when the main couple of a rom-com breaks up and the dude's just chilling at the beach reminiscing. Yeah, man, this song's like 500 Days of Summer. Such a vibe. This while driving late at night would be so fire. I wish I wasn't at work so I could comment more, but everything tonight has been so fire. Hey, that's okay. We just appreciate you being here in any capacity. This is a sad fucking song, man. I mean, instrumentally, I like what you've got going on here. As always, the ambience is really fun. And you still accepting submissions? Hey, just for you, I'll take one. Of course, send something through. This is a sad fucking song, man. I don't know. I was reading along as we were listening, and you know, I haven't seen Black Mirror, but this little outro section, pretty much one describing the graphic and brutal death of somebody, and then kind of experiencing that themselves afterwards is really heavy. But I think it's killer. You've got a bit of a cosmic horror love story going on here. And I think that it's pretty killer. I like the writing. I like this. I think the sound reflects that harshness in the narrative a lot. This is pretty cool, man. One of my favorite things that I've heard from you recently. Just shot that over into your DMs, Mel. I appreciate you so much. Hey, I appreciate you for sending me a song that I can play on stream. It's kind of like the perfect machine of this, you know. Without songs, there's no stream, and then there's no me. That could have been looped forever, and I'd be okay with it. Honestly, yeah, no, really nice vibes going on. Easy to kind of get lost in, if I'm being real with you. My song will be amazing. I bet it will, and I'm excited to hear it. Can't break the walls. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. What is this reminding me of? This sounds like a Disney villain track. What is this reminding me of? Lose Control by Teddy Swims. I don't know who that is, so maybe not. I'll think about it.
We set for ourselves. Blanket statements gonna send us to hell. Watch you make a fool out of me. I can't fight back 'cause you're watching me. Whoa, girl, the pressure's got me choking. From my neck, your grasp is holding. Tried to tread a little water, but you just dragged me down. Whoa, girl, you can't seem to fight it. You got passion, but you always trying to find another way that you can go and spy me. What's the same for you? Ain't the same for me. Two lovers, but they split up after mass. No church could pull them together, broken like glass. What's the same for you? Ain't the same for me. God fucking fuck that. Watch me turn
Nice Tokyo Ghoul shirt. Thank you very much. That's my goat. Sui Ishida, my hero.
I can't take the moves you wanna make. You got him at night and me when I'm awake.
I should have known where that was going.
For you. Does your other man know what you've been up to? Like I do. You said wait for me, hold me, but you died and I got all your dirt. Is it worth always having to peer over your damn shoulder? Whoa, girl, the pressure's got me choking. From my neck, your grasp is holding. Tried to tread a little water, but you just dragged me down. Whoa, girl, you can't seem to fight it. You got passion, but you always trying to find another way that you can go and spy me. What's the same for you? Ain't the same
cool, man. I never quite found out what it was reminding me of, which is okay. You know, this is your song, not somebody else's. I just that those really kind of those swingy piano hits really that they, you know, it's a particular sound that I really enjoy a lot. Um, I like that cover art too. I don't know if I do. It's a killer song, man. I think it's really cool. And I think that you had the, you know, those kind of like dramatic piano hits and the nice swing of the guitar and the drums and your vocals, especially in the hook as well. It's all really cool and it's all very stylish as well. Like it's a super kind of unique sound that I don't really hear a lot of people. The cover art reminds me of the Lion King colors wise. I think that's a fair comparison. But I think it's really cool, and I think you've got a really nice swing to it, and your vocals and the hook especially are really cool. I think the super heavy auto tune paired with this layers, it all comes out to be a super catchy track. I have not heard anything like this in a while, so this is pretty cool. It is AI art, not gonna lie. I might change it soon. It's just one of my songs coming up for an upcoming EP. Listen, I will make you a cover art if it prevents you from using AI art. I will do it completely for free. So just don't use AI art. Song's killer though. Song's great. Love the song. Anyways, we got a submission from, we had an Emo Fruit song, but this is the Carter submission. So we're here for Carter. Let's hit it. Let's see here. Who's here? Let's see here. I got Carter. I got Sacred K. I got Moopy. I've got Fave. I got Switchblade. I've got Brecken. I've got Carl B. I've got Epitome of Failure. All right, I'm here. Oh, and Ramen Noodles. All right, let's do it.
Hey Reds, can you play that one song again?
Yeah, fuck me, I promise you. No, I need you like I do. Gotta let you know, gotta let you know. You don't have a man, but you kinda do. What's new? Why you always complicated? It's so you, it's so me too. I think I'ma leave it you. I wanna see us through. Needing something new. No emotion, cold shoulder, cold lines. She play hard to get, she do this all the time. She fucking with me, but she brand new by the morning. You know she lonely, she don't want me. She fucking with me, but she brand new by the morning. You know she lonely, we getting close. Every time we get it, we don't. Shattered on the floor, we lie alone. Maybe next time you let me go. Maybe next time you let me go. Fuck me, I promise you. No, I need you like I do. Gotta let you know, gotta let you know. You don't have a man, but you kinda do. What's new? Why you always complicated? It's so you, it's so me too. I think I'ma leave it you. I wanna see us through. Needing something new. No emotion, cold shoulder, cold lines. She play hard to get, she do this all the time. She fucking with me, but she brand new by the morning. You know she lonely, she don't want me. She fucking with me, but she brand new by the morning. You know she lonely, we getting close. Every time we get it, we don't. Shattered on the floor, we lie alone. Maybe next time you let me go. Maybe next time you let me go. Fuck me, I promise you. No, I need you like I do. Gotta let you know, gotta let you know. You don't have a man, but you kinda do. What's new? Why you always complicated? It's so you.
Hell yeah, I'm really here for Carter. Carter, production on this is great, man. I know that you kind of have a bit of a co-production with Reds here, so I'm not sure what parts you did and did not, but it sounds really good. As always, your production is so beyond clean, man. I really enjoy listening to it. I think it sounds really nice. It's really well mixed. I don't know. Red's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I should have known those drums. Those drums sounded like you. I love it. I love the sharp stutters of everything. You know, you kind of get that sort of emo trap sound, and kind of like sound palette that you've got going on. But then also, you know, I think you kind of adapt really well to the guitar, and you know, it keeps things nice, and kind of crisp while at the same time feeding into that atmosphere. It's nice. This is a really good. Hey, what's up? But yeah, I know. I think your production on this sounds fantastic. It's so fucking clean, man. As always, you're pretty killer with it. What's the cat's name? His name is Atlas. Atles. And he's my child. He's my baby boy. Sorry, I'm just. This is just an Atlas stream now. We're just gonna look at Atlas for the rest of the stream. But yeah, Carter, killer dude. All right. Sacred K, memories. Let's hit it. Appreciate that, Kincaid. I got them next.
These broken memories will stay with me. Every reminder of once was but can never
Kincaid, can you DM me that track? For drop, boys. Oh, Sacred K might be a little bit behind in stream. Might be having some latency issues. That's making me think that he might be a little bit farther behind than the rest of us are, which is okay. No big deal. Seems to be by only about a minute or two anyways, but This is pretty killer. I definitely can see the Linkin Park inspiration, heavy into that rap rock sound, and it's a lot of fun. I think vocally you really show some nice, powerful vocals here, especially when that big, sort of heavier sound kicks in and the harsh tones of your voice start coming out. It's a lot of fun. I think you do a good job singing. I think you do a good job with maybe those harsher, more yelled deliveries, and it's a lot of fun. It's kind of this nice, kind of futuristic sounding rap rock sound. And I think that you pull it off pretty well. I think it's a very nostalgic sound for me, honestly. And it's pretty killer. That being said, actually, no, hold on. I'll wait a second to do that. I'm gonna do something, but I'm gonna wait a minute. But yeah, Sacred K is killer, man. Thanks for sharing. I can tell how much you love this sound in this era of music, and I think it breaks through in your music. My stomach is fucked. I might have to do these next submissions a little quick. Kincaid, final fight.
Rotate, flip, sprawl, turn this to a brawl, I can do it all. You want attrition, that part is missing, it left in division. Katana unsheathed, I'm about to make this right, cannot touch me. I move too fast, be a sight, grab your mouthpiece. Grit your teeth, hold your bite, hold applause please. Till we end this final fight. 3 blades, 4 buttons, nunchucks, tuck sword has been sharpened. Can't hate what's coming, sides are hidden, strapped like ninjas. Remove my broken pieces, ripped off limbs, attached prosthesis. Pulled out chips of rusted metal like chunks of steel you use to keep us. Held down, confined, constrained. The more I do, the more we are the same. I will tear and shred and dislocate all through rage and disdain. I have shed my skin from body heat and forges made of flame. This form is untouched and uncorrupt, unaffected by your pain. I don't have a problem severing myself again. Slash, cleave, and hack off. Then deal with the hemorrhages. I know it will cause some damage cause I'm too intense. Crash out, attack off. Nothing but my adrenaline. Why wait? Enemies. Murder in the 3rd degree. Crime of passion. You go bashing. You want some action. Let's make it happen. I'm tapped in. Can't talk about me in past tense. I'm not the one you should have to go against, but I will put up a scrap nonetheless.
Cover art is great.
I can still put up a fight, even when wrapped up in bandages. Punch, kick, choke, and bite. I know my skills can adapt to this. Don't forget, I was a piece of you once. Can't be surprised. I know you're a threat, but I can adjust, and you know I can survive. Sparks fly as fist meet. Dark skies and 6 deep. You're too fatigued, can't match technique. Kick oblique, elbow to cheek.
Yeah, no problem, Sacred K.
Picks and hatchets for protection. You're not the only one who can swing for the fence. I weave in a blitz, land knees in the clinch.
Hey, 485, how you doing?
Catch your leg on the switch, heel hooks getting wrenched. Slip out in a mount, these elbows will count. Arm bars running down, feel your sockets rip out. Rotate, flip, sprawl, turn this to a brawl. I can do it all. You want attrition?
All right, how are you? I'm doing fine myself, actually. Thank you for asking. First stream back from being out of town, so it feels good to be back in the saddle. You got something to share with us tonight? You stopping by to say hi?
Body's black and it's blue and it's broken, so are you. Last attacks coming through, my eyes have shut, lost my view. Tendons torn, bones have cracked, gaseous flow. Sense of void, meet your fate down below. Enemies, murder in the
Should say hello and observe. Fair enough. Welcome to the stream.
You go bash it, you want some action, let's make it happen. Katana unsheathed, I'm about to make this right, cannot touch me. I move too fast, be a sight, grab your mouthpiece. Grit your teeth, hold your bite, hold applause please.
Catch it. I mean, yeah, because, I listened to this instrumental with those, like, super kind of, like, sharp, stuttered hi-hats and then those super, like, brash, kind of harsher synth chords. And it kind of reminds me of, like, a Rage track. At least instrumentally, that is, not vocally, but instrumentally, I listen to this and I'm like, this is like kind of like a harsh kind of like Rage kind of plug sound, whatever. But vocally, that's not really the direction it takes at all. Rage type of sense, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a sound. It's a sound that people like and listen to. I'm not wrong for, I think, assigning that label. But vocally, it's honestly, it's kind of horrorcore. I know you've got a lot of visceral lyrics here. that are maybe a little bit macabre, a little bit violent in some parts, and I think that it's an interesting blend of sounds when you have this super kind of maximalist production, and definitely feel like something Mel in chat. Are you still taking submissions? Yeah, go ahead, send something through. I'll get you in somewhere. At some point. But it's a cool sound, man. And I think that the intensity behind the words is definitely the driving force. And I don't know, it's a cool sound. It's a nice little blend. We all up next. Now, hey, we can't all be up next. But that being said, thank you for sharing, Kincaid, by the way, and also thank you for the $5. That being said, no, I'm gonna wait still. I'm gonna wait. Get out of here, hero. Hey, it's not very nice. Brecken up next. You know what? Fine, sure. Brecken up next. I can see Home with Evergarden from Brecken, produced by Yoni Golds. Let's do it. Maybe the one who was next was the friends along the way. Come on. Let's be realistic here. Sorry. Time to work. Hope everyone has a good night. I felt like you saw marathon. Thanks. I will try it. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Back, I was eating Fruity Pebbles. I don't know. I'm not really a cereal guy. There's like one cereal that I enjoy, and that's. Are you gonna watch all of them tonight? Nah, just probably one or two of them. Scratch eyes and a runny nose. I'm feline, maybe overdose. Had one try, now I'm over those. Those long nights on the summer roads to the sunrise. I can see home, but that's not even where I wanna go. Eyes under my eyes, I don't think I care enough. Too bad I can't fall asleep when you try to gaslight me. Cross my mind. Maybe the next two along the way. Oh, it's unlike me, I think. Oh, it weighs on me, I sink. Melmige, would you do an item at the grocery store tier list? I would do a grocery store tier list for sure. Actually, does that already exist? It's just me being honest and it's getting too much. She said songs alright, but it sounds like me. This is grocery stores tier list. I'm looking maybe more like which produce. Can I look at produce tier list? I've got a fruit tier list. We could do a fruit tier list. We could ruffle some feathers with that, right? I'm sure that you guys have some strong fruit-based opinions. Nice. I think you guys complement each other pretty well. Brecken's delivery on this is, it's in a lower register, and also it's super strained. It's super tired. Hey, half-hearted. We're not playing a half-hearted right now. But they all go in F for fruit. That's a good one. But yeah, this kind of strained, tired delivery, I think, definitely reflects this sort of, kind of dejected emotional state. And I think that Evergarden's excuse me. I think that Evergarden's kind of softer, more gentle, kind of more kind of like airier delivery. I think is a nice contrast to what Brecken's got going on here. Kind of a sort of difference in texture, a difference in delivery, and I think that it produces a pretty nice song. I think you guys work well together. And as always, Yoni Golds with these kind of like alternative, kind of folkier, kind of guitar-based tracks is always good. Now I guess I am going to look at this tier list that we stopped the stream. You know how earlier I was like, hey guys, we gotta be snappy on stream. Earlier I was a bit of a lame. We gotta be snappy on stream, make sure we don't. Northern Line grocery rankings. Oh my god, this is a lot. This is a lot of This is a lot of things. Does anybody volunteer to have their song played while I fill this out? If we can kind of multitask a little bit, we can say, "Hey, here's some grocery products and also a song." Me, Nadio. All right, we'll play Nadio while looking nice and tan. Mel, thank you. This is the first actual tan that I've gotten in quite a long time. Not like on some I never go outside thing. I just don't really tan. I don't find myself frequently subjecting myself to sun exposure. You know that scene in Austin Powers where he's like, allow myself to introduce myself. That's kind of how I felt just now. Anyways, we're gonna speed run, and then you guys can make fun of me afterwards. So we have Salutations, let's get this Slick Rick track out of here. So this is the silliest song on the album. I do like silly. So let's hit it, Naughty Ho, and we will also try our best to get this tier list at least semi-completed while we listen. Let's do it. Is it?
Nigga, get this fucking beat together, cause I'm not finna sing on this shit. Yes, Miss Nutty Ho, yes, Queen. Yeah, that's it, now put that bass in tune. Okay, I'm doing it, I'm working on it. Put it in tune. What the fuck did I just say? Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. No. Niggas in my bed, niggas in my face. Never play a spade, cause I'm the sparkle. I'm the one to do it, and you're the one to take it. So eat this pussy, I like this nigga. Come and bake it up. This bed, and this high, this pussy, tonight, this body, this party. I'ma pour your ass into another dimension. Thank you so much. I need you. See, I need you. See, I need you.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Wait, let me get on. I need you. My baby is in Hades, and my pussy tastes like the niggas that I eat in my mefa. Yego you fufaju durai hesho. So ring me my bell, so I can give you a spell. So ring me my bell, so I can give you a spell. See, I need you. See, I need you.
Do you have a song you want to play for that $20 or
See, I need you.
Yeah, I can get you a song if you want. If you have it, just let me know the name of it.
Oh my god! Can go to waste. I see what you have done in my eyes. It's not at all fair. Eat my pussy.
The most outrageous line followed by the most angelic singing is so funny. Welch's S tier surely. I mean, Welch's is pretty good actually. I'll bump Welch's up to great because I think Welch's fruit snacks are pretty good. See, I just ketchup. Here's the thing. I'll bump ketchup up to little bad because sometimes I like it with French fries. But I think French fries are pretty much the only thing that I would put ketchup on. So I will look, but I'm pretty sure I got nothing. Hey, that's totally fine. I appreciate the support either way. This is insane, Naughty Ho. I mean, this is like a silly, sensual club banger. There are some lines said "eat my pussy," said "eat my pussy," and then some fire opera going. I mean, yeah. What about your Omo rice for weeb status? That's a good point. I do want to. Hey, beautiful. Sorry, I'm so late. Hey, beautiful. It's okay. I appreciate you showing up. Omo rice. That is nice. I don't know. I still don't love ketchup. Is the issue? Why is Budweiser on the tier list twice? It's a good question, actually. So, Nadiho, this is insane. This is incredible. I mean, there are so many lines in this that are just astounding. I know you said it was the silliest song on the album, but I think we can go sillier. It's pretty killer. It's a lot of fun. You know, obviously it's silly, it's fun, whatever. It's a lot of fun. All right. We got Switchblade, Strain, 7 minutes and 16 seconds. More tier list time. Mel's favorite foods, Altoids, bananas, and avocados. Hey, those are all 3 really great things. How do I attempt to start coming off this play? Because I really care about this, but it's rough, stressful, apologize, emotional way it should be. Oh, that's totally fine. Oh, well, if this is serious, we'll save the tier list for later if this is a bit more of a serious track. Also, don't worry about like how it comes off. Just like, sorry to pause it real quick. This is just my I'm gonna step on top of my little soapbox real quick. But honestly, I know that it's kind of stressful to make songs about, like, you know, pertaining to and exploring and being meditative of subject matters that maybe are not even controversial, just maybe a little bit more sensitive to some people, and sensitive to yourself, or maybe sensitive to any potential person that might listen to it. And I know this is kind of stressful to say, I want to make a song about this thing that has had an impact on me, and it has very clearly had an impact on other people, but I don't want to come off as exploitative or leechy. I don't want to come off as, you know, kind of, you know, I don't want to be sort of what word am I looking for? You know, I don't want to do the subject matter wrong. You know, I don't want to make my art in a way that diminishes the severity of the subject at hand here. And I get that that's a scary thing to do. I get that it's scary to sort of put yourself in a position where you are more likely to be scrutinized for the handling of sensitive topics. But that being said, I think it's important to do it anyways, because, you know, art is communicative, right? Art is communication, but art is also reactionary. You're making art in reaction to something. Whole musical movements are reactions to things. You know, hyperpop is a reaction to pop. Post grunge is a reaction to, you know, grunge. And, you know, so they're reactions to things. And so people make songs about social movements, about traumatizing things that have happened to them or other people. And it's important to make those things because we are, you know, in an artistic way addressing these very real things, right? You know, I know that a lot of people, like, for example, a lot of people were kind of very torn over Johnny off the Underscores project because it dealt with sexual assault. But I think that's one of the best songs on the album, and I think that, you know, being able to tackle things like that in an art form such as music, where it's not only widely available to be consumed and accessible, but also widely relatable for large audiences, people can find themselves in those songs. And so I don't think you should worry about how it comes off, because I think that you can, I think the intention is clear. And I think that when that intention is clear, people will understand the point behind what you're doing. Seasoned asparagus is so good. Seasoned asparagus is great. I'd almost put asparagus in astounding, but sometimes it can be a bit hard to eat. You know what I mean?
20,000 tons of TNT. The Japanese began the war from the air at Pearl Harbor. They have
I'm
been
bumping pink.
retained
I love
many
salmon, but
foes,
not canned.
and the end is not yet. With this bomb, we have now added a new and revolutionary
This is just ice.
in destruction to supplement the growing power of our armed forces. In their present form, these bombs are now in
Don't hate me.
and even more powerful forms are in
Nutella's a little bad.
It is
It's
an
not
atomic
great.
bomb. It is a harnessing of the basic power of the universe. The force from which the sun draws its power has been loosed against those who brought war to the far
Frozen water higher than ketchup.
We are now prepared to destroy more rapidly and completely any city. We shall destroy
This song
their
is super
buildings,
eerie so far.
their factories, and their communications. Let there be no mistake. We shall completely destroy
Is this just
Japan's
ham?
power to make war. It was to spare the Japanese people from utter destruction that the ultimatum of July the 26th was issued at Potsdam. Their leaders promptly rejected that ultimatum.
Is that Hennessy?
If they do not now accept our terms, they may expect a rain of ruin from the air, the like of which has never been seen on this earth.
This is super eerie Switchblade. I love these sounds. Gotta love a good ginger ale. I should have worn my fucking glasses. The Budweiser. I feel good about this. This is just baking soda. This is just utilitarian. I mean, it's useful, whatever. We'll put it in astounding because it's, I mean, the song's like an anxiety attack. It does. There's this kind of build to it that's really freaking me the fuck out. This might ruffle some feathers here. My placement of the Jif peanut butter. We'll say good. Switchblade, this is my favorite thing that I've heard from you in a while. This is so good. Anyone just joining stream must think you're doing a really intense grocery store tier list. I'm like Bobby Fischer, just locked the fuck in. Shotgun blast in my ears. Ooh, how do we feel about blackberries, guys? I don't really eat a lot of blackberries, but they're good, right? Kind of a texture thing kind of freaks me out a little bit. Ooh, graham crackers are good. I like graham crackers a lot. Normally people talk over tier lists, but I don't want to interrupt Switchblade, so like I'm just silently just like putting things in place like a monkey hitting numbers on a pattern test. I'm like, beef jerky's too expensive. I'll put it in middle range because it tastes fine, but it's really expensive. Where did they go? Where did the yellow wafers go? Folgers is bad coffee. Vita Coco's fucking goated. Dude, Vita Coco's crazy. That shit was fueling me at the
When
beach.
you first found out about the atomic bomb, did you regard it as a curse or a blessing to mankind?
Well, I thought it was a blessing. I thought it could be used and made a blessing. I never worried about its being a curse. I wanted a weapon that would win the war, and it did. That's what I was interested in.
Switchblade, killer track, man. This is it's pretty stunning. I think that you do a great job in the sound design of the track, kind of reflecting the sort of tense and horrifying emotions that surround that kind of, surround the circumstances of this situation. I think you do a pretty fantastic job of building that atmosphere, giving it a nice slow burn, and really taking your time with developing that atmosphere, with developing that eerie and kind of scary tension that the song has. It feels very tense. It feels very kind of like anxious and kind of jagged in that regard. It sounds great. I love the slow moving melodies. I love the tone of them. I love the crushed percussion, and I love this kind of resolution of everything that builds up. When it just kind of stopped out of nowhere, and then you kind of had that big crushed kind of hit that brought everything back down. It was a really good decision. One of my favorite bands is Swans, and Swans, something I love about them is that Gira really takes time to build up these atmospheres, really takes time to make those payoffs worth it. Some songs being 20, 30, 40 minutes long. And it reminds me of this. I cut out the volume before the blast because apparently because of the travel of light, they would have heard nothing before it hit them. That's a terrifying but important and pretty poignant detail for the creation of the track. Thank you for sharing that. Anyways, I feel time to move on, I guess. Damn. One of these days I'll do this where I can talk out loud. Am I already becoming a tier list YouTuber? I did it for like a year and was like, okay, fuck this dude, time to do tier lists. Maybe a vibe kill? No, I mean I literally just said one of my favorite like top 10 favorite bands is Swans. Trust me, it was not a vibe killer for me. I loved every fucking second of it. Anyways, Giant Enemy Crab, produced with Joel Scarby. But yeah, of course, I love it. Actually, okay, if you are here right now and have not been played, put the name of your song in the chat right now.
Always fighting my nature. How long can I keep this up? If I'm pretending then I care, isn't that enough? 'Cause I feel most like myself when no one is around. Can't say that I relate to what you're feeling.
Give the project,
now.
gotcha.
No, I'm not who you think I am at all, at all. Any virtue that you see in me, I perceive as false. I'm barely holding together, another brick in the wall. I wanna care for you despite my flaws, but I'm not who you think I am at all, at all. Everyone wears a mask of their own making. Is there something you've not shared? Feel as though I've been hollowed out. The lights are on, but no one's there. No, I'm not who you think I am at all, at all. Any virtue that you see in me, I perceive as false. I'm barely holding together, another brick in the wall. I wanna care for you despite my flaws, but I'm not who you think I am at all, at all.
I love the little twang. That twang is really nice. Every Carlby song has the best vocals. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm barely holding together, another brick in the wall. I wanna care for you despite my flaws, but I'm not who you think I am at
Yeah, no, it feels like Carlby was like factory manufactured to just have like the cleanest vocals of all time. It's like, hey, how can we put the catchiest hooks and the cleanest vocals into one Midwestern man? And Carlby was it's a country summer. Amen. It's fantastic. I think this is a super sweet song. I like the sentiment of it, and I think the writing is really sweet. And as always, Carl's vocals on this are absolutely fucking killer. This might be one of the favorites I've heard from you. Yeah, no, I think this is really great. Honestly, kind of a bit of a grounded sound. You know, it feels kind of sort of gentle and kind of like reserved in its energy, and I think that comes off really great. I think Dex, as always, did an amazing job with your vocals, and it sounds fantastic. I love the production on it. I love this little twangy guitar or banjo here towards the end, and I think your vocals are fucking stunning on this. This is great. All right. I am going to essentially get the rest of you. We're going to kind of get on track to getting the final submissions done. So in that so I don't fucking stutter there. We're going to close submissions. That way we can get the rest of you out of the way. But real quick, I am going to take a quick trip to the bathroom and grab a water. So you all have to listen to me. Be right back.
Words have never meant as much as when I didn't say 'em. Swallowed comfort to stain my thoughts. I'm crying about your heritage. West Virginia's been a prison, locked between the maples and the option to embrace forgiveness from the ones you wish to love. And I saw the signs early on, tired of your monthly visits from the ghosts within the sticks. And darling, I know you're exhausted and no time keeps moving on from every time you heard your younger self and those old songs that she said heal. Try your best, I know it's hard, she said heal. It's time for you to move along. Every scene you acted out, I sat in the audience watching.
All right, let's get this guy out of here. Up next, we got Project Failure from Tristan Tyler. Thank you so much for that donation. Let's hit it. I feel out of place. We get a lot of instrumental songs, honestly, so I wouldn't feel too out of place. We didn't really tonight. We only got like one or two, but we typically get a lot of instrumental stuff. Hey, this is super cool, man. I really like this a lot. I think it's got a really nice kind of futuristic groove to it. A lot of the like this little kind of clicky synth that just climbs up and down throughout the entire back half of the track here is a lot of fun. I like how kind of brash it sounds at some points. This is a really cool sound, man. I really like this a lot. Feels like super. Dude, this is not even the first time that I've said this about somebody's track, but I feel like I would hear it in Risk of Rain 2. I feel like this feels like a Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack song. Like, it's just got a cool kind of mysterious atmosphere to it that I think plays out really well. This is pretty killer, man. Thank you for sharing. This is a ton of praise. I love Risk of Rain. Let's go. Okay, cool. I was hoping that I was hoping you kind of understood, I suppose, the comparison that I was making. I was just playing that. Misty, let's play Risk of Rain sometime. Let's play Risk of Rain together. Everyone else, ignore me for a second. Misty, let's play Risk of Rain together sometime soon. Let's also play that other game that I still haven't played yet. Anyways, For You, featuring Hey It's Tony from Moopy. Been working on the song since around September, October-ish. Let's do it. I gotta I'm so sorry if these next couple tracks I don't talk about a lot. My stomach is so fucked that I'm gonna have to end stream here soon. Gotta love any other chronic sufferers out there. We're in this together.
Pure gold fill the sky, write my world in your eyes, chase the stars across the sea for me. Every note that I sing, it's for you to hear me, understand that it's all for you. You're the air I breathe, you're the missing piece, with each step that's true, it's you. In the quiet night, when the stars are
Okay, for life, dude. My stomach is fucked right now.
my love to you. The past echoes on and into the new. I'll sing this song just for you. The tales which I weave, my heart's on my sleeve. I'll whisper my love to you.
I appreciate it. It happens. It's been pretty okay recently, so I guess I can't complain too much.
Every note that I sing, it's for you to hear me, understand that it's all for you.
When I met you, I snuck up from behind, asked you, what's your name, what's your sign? I stole that from Biggie, that's his line. But what am I supposed to say when you're so fine? Was that a little corny? Probably, but it's a lot more fun to be funny. I want to go and watch the stars with you, because all of this, it's all for you.
Melmige, would you wear this on stream? I guess I am about to find out. Let me take a look at it.
And storms, in each verse, you are the beating form. In rhythm, this song is all for you. Pure gold fill the sky, write my world in your eyes, chase the stars across the sea for me.
I would 100% wear this on stream, yes. I would 100% wear this on stream. I would wear this anywhere.
Understand that it's all for you.
Yeah, no, I would, trust me, I would wear much worse on stream. I don't know why I said that. Moopy, this is great. A particularly poignant piece from you, considering, the other tracks that I've heard from you. You've kind of been, I've been hearing a couple different things from you, but this is nice. It's a nice change of pace. I really didn't expect this. I maybe expected, honestly, I guess. All right, May dress stream is coming up. What I hear. Listen, if somebody, no, I'm not gonna say that actually, because somebody will, and then I'll have to I'll have to follow through. And I don't really. I was gonna say if somebody sends it to me, then I will do it. But I feel like somebody would, so I'm not gonna commit to the maid dress because somebody would buy it for me. But this is nice. It's really sweet. It's a cute song. I think the writing is really sweet. I think it's really passionate. Yes, I am that somebody. That's what I'm saying. Somebody would send it to me, and then I'd have to wear it because somebody spent their hard-earned money on a maid outfit. But I think that you should continue in this direction. I would like to hear more what you have to offer in terms of the sound. God. Okay, we have EOF, we have Not a Hero, and then we have Omega C, and I think that will do it for the stream. I don't have anything to share at the end, so please just continue to listen to the album if that's something that interests you. Other than that, though, you know, videos are back. Weekly song videos coming up, and then I'm making a video essay. Anyways, Pity Me Failure. Let's do it.
参りを見殺しになんかしたら絶対に後悔する。参りを助けようっていう思いだけで
I sent this song to you a long time ago. I just now got it mastered and posted. Oh, nice.
一生後悔し続ける。参りを助けたらお前は戻るだけよ。Dメールが送られなかった最初の世界線にそれが私のためであり岡部のためでもある。
She stands there horrified of what she's discovered. Snow blankets and covers, a face born like no other. He wishes they normalized, but their looks sting like torture. Cries at home under the covers, with no one there but his mother. She won't up cause she's no good at all. She cared when only he could crawl. Since then there's not much to call. Broken down in colors from up above is what he thinks now because his wants and needs go untouched. Ash gray clouds above me, snow falls on your face. Foreign land surrounding, put me in my place.
Yeah, this is pretty incredible. I really love this nice kind of airy atmosphere that you've got going on. Reminds me a lot of the emo that was kind of being made in like 2018, 2019, whatever. But vocally, God, you guys sound fantastic. It's so clean, such great singing. It's just a super nice technical showcase of what you're capable of vocally, and then also emotionally, it's very impassioned. I like it a lot. You both fucking kill this, and this is nice. I like the writing on this a lot. Super kind of melodramatic and super super melancholy, but it's killer, and I like it a lot. I think you guys do great. It's really nice. I remember this track too, so it's nice to kind of hear it kind of be brought to completion. Hell yeah. Not a Hero book, let's do it.
This shit getting so hard, like I ain't seen you in so long. You're the front page of a book that I just don't wanna let go of. I say all this shit cause I love you, and you're the only one I trust, yeah. If you get lonely then come through, and I don't know what else to tell you, baby, but I've been trying. So tell me you love me. All this money in my pants,
This is killer, dude. I love this. Your vocal energy all throughout this is so nice. I love you know, I've been hearing some pretty dejected kind of folkier based kind of tracks from you. But I like the boost of energy. It sounds nice. I think that she sounds super vocally confident. This is a nice kind of groovy, catchy track for me, man. I like this a lot. This is a lot of fun. There's a lot of memorable bars that stick out, kind of, you know, stuck in your brain right after you hear them. This is nice. I like this direction for you. I wasn't sure how much I was expecting it, but it's nice. And then to end out the stream outside Omega C, and then I can finally relax. Thank you all for being here tonight. You guys are so talented. Every one of you is so talented, and I'm honored that you would share your work with me.
That's just beautiful. Like everything that comes with it, the breeze, everything in nature in general is just good shit.
I step outside, I take all the routes that I could find. I said that it's fine, said that it's fine. I said that I thought that it was, said that I did it because standing like I let my love in, seen it and counted a dozen, witnessing life in distraction. I let her fighting and fussing, just fucks me up, fucks me up. I think I
On my Discord, gotta catch my cue. Please share it. Can we get a Discord invite link in the chat? Normally I'd let you play in, but my stomach is fucked tonight. I gotta get out of here. Like the gun from Halo. This is pretty killer, man. I was not expecting that switch up, but I really liked it. You know, that super slow start into that kind of like pace building was really cool. Vocally, it's killer. You showcase a pretty good range. It's a nice kind of stylish song. This is a good track to end on. I think you did an absolutely killer job. This is great. I think vocally you really shined here, and you sound pretty good with the production. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for sharing your stuff. Thank you to everybody. Dude, anybody come home? Like, has anyone ever come home from vacation and it's like all of the food that you had is not good anymore because, you know, you've been gone for a week? Anybody experience that pain? Because that's what I'm going through right now. Anyways, thank you all for being here. Just a thought. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to those who donated. As always, I really appreciate it a lot. It's, you know, super generous of you. The weekly songs list should be out this week. I know I missed the last one because I was gone, but it should be out. And then a video essay coming up. Going to do an interview, couple interviews. I don't know. If there's somebody that you guys think I should interview, let me know. Nobody has said no to me yet, so there's a pretty good chance that I will get whoever you want to see interviewed. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Thanks for being here. You should interview Taylor. Oh, God. Bye.